Okay, so I thought I would make a video this year instead of taking 8,000 pictures of my Christmas decorations. Yes, it's Halloween, but I just felt like putting up my Christmas decorations, so I decided I would. There's the nativity. Well, one of two nativities. The other one will go up this weekend with the tree. We have a little reindeer, which that's going to get a poinsettia in it. It was a gift last year from some friends. And there's the other window. I actually got this idea for the decorations from last year, a trip to New York City. We went to the American Girl doll store, and I saw it in there, and I loved it. I thought it was so cute, and I was ready for a change, so I changed it. There's my little countdown holding my Santa hat. I don't have it on the right day yet, number of days, but I will be switching it, and we need to put a bulb in that candle back there. Now these are part of my decorations that I got from my mother. She painted these. I don't even know how old I was. I was very, very young when she painted these, so she's put them out every year, so once I got them, I decided I wanted to put them out also. And behind it is a tree. It's just a fake tree that I have up all the time, and it's actually the only colored lights so far that I have up. I may put some up in the kitchen, but for now these are the only colored lights I have. And then we have the big giant ornaments hanging on either side of the archway with, again, the same color balls and ribbon. Another Santa hat hanging. And then here's my ornament. John got me this our first year that we were dating, so obviously he knew even then. And then this is one of my favorite pictures of the kids. We recreate this every Christmas morning. We pile up all the papers and they pose. They know their poses and they go for it. This is another ceramic decoration that my mother made. When I was younger, we had a ton of them. I had one that had my name on it. My brother had one that had his name on it. And then there was this one. And for some reason, the ones with our names never made it, but this one did. And then we continue on. Again, the window has the garland on it. And then the couch has our little Christmassy blanket. Over here, this radiator is not pink by choice. It was that color when I moved in and never got painted, and now it's sort of like left there. These are very, very heavy. I don't know what they're made of, but they're very heavy reindeer. They're from my grandma. This year I decided that my grandmother was basically one of the ones that gave me my love for Christmas, so I decided that I wanted some of her things to keep and remember, and so I went over her house and went through her thousands of boxes of Christmas ornaments and picked a few things to have just to put out where I thought I would have room. And then up here, this is like my doodaddy shelf where everything that I have that I don't really know what else to do with. That right there is another thing my mother made. I think there was a little boy with it also, but I can't find it. These trees I bought originally, I think they were 25 cents each after Christmas a few years ago at the dollar store. And I never put them out because they really didn't go with my theme, which was red and gold last year. But I'm more like country-ish. So this year, being that I have all the colors going, it really kind of worked, so I put them out this year. And then if you look tucked up there in the corner, I don't know if you could see him, but that's Santa. He's actually, we could plug him in and he will move around and holds a candle, and he's kind of fun. He scares the kids though a little bit. And then here's the garland for the banister. Same as the other ones. And then down here, underneath the TV, is my little village. Now, behind this village is all lit, so I will eventually be able to plug this in. I just can't do it now because I lost all my extension cords. I have no idea where they are, so I have to dig them out. Over here, this is another little tree that I have that this came from my nono's house, and it just really went with the decorations, so I kept it out and kept it there. And this is just something cute that I actually had from my theme from last year, and I went with that theme better, but I figured I put it there actually to keep it out of the way, but then just decided to leave it there. I got that at, I believe, LTD. And then my little nutcracker guy, this guy is also from my nono's house. He's just a little cutie. The kids for some reason like to play with him. Here's another little touch, although it covers the kids' faces, and I am going to add an extra little glittery ribbon across it to make it look like a present, but you know, just a little present. In here is just some jingle bells on the mirror and a shovel on the ground. But this little guy right here, he was my first Santa ever. I was a few months old my first Christmas, and my grandmother bought me him, and you put batteries in his butt and he shakes his bell and walks around. And I could remember vividly playing with this every single Christmas. And what she used to do is she had a platform that she would put all of her little tchotchke things on underneath the tree, and that was the first thing I looked for every year. I didn't want my stockings, I didn't want my presents, I just wanted my Santa. And so when I did go through her stuff and found him, I asked if I could take him because he was one of the things that really I remember about my childhood, about my Christmases. And then if we come in here, if you look at this pile, this will be out for the weekend. That's for my tree. And over here, just fake poinsettia runner down the table. Pretty simple. Yep, there's the last pumpkin of the season under there. And then here's a picture of my kids with Santa. And this little guy up here, I don't know if you really could see him very well. Oop. This little guy, I painted him, I believe I was 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old. And my mother she obviously was into ceramics, and she took me once with her and let me do whatever I wanted to do, and that's what I chose, and that's how it came out. But I remember always wanting that out. So now I'm going to show you, I'm going to shut the lights off, and you can see what it looks like with the lights off. Hopefully you can still see. There's a, I don't know if it's really photographing okay, but, and then I will come in here, shut these lights off. And of course, remember, underneath there will be lit up. I know it's a little dark right there now. But this is the view. And then what's nice is once I get the tree up this weekend, when I'm sitting on the couch, my tree will be right there, surrounded by, framed by my little archway decorations. And so it's starting to feel a little bit like Christmas in here. You know, we have a few more months, but anyway, that's where I'm at so far. Merry Christmas!